important discussion only. Okay, but we have to cover the topics also. Any detectable, guys, these are the certain terminologies are there. So while working in a service desk or any part of IT infrastructure related working, compulsory these kind of terminologies we must know it. We must know it. Okay, these terminologies are important. So these are also called as a service operations related definitions or terminologies. Except change management, all remaining are a service operational definitions. Okay. There is a thing called a ITIL, IT Infrastructure Library. Okay. In ITL version 3 having a 5 life cycles. Service strategy, service design, service operations, service transition, service operation, and continual service improvement. So totally 5 parts are there, 5 life cycles are there. Okay, so one of the life cycle is service operations. Okay, this service operation is actually dealing with the customers, SLAs, and here how we are managing our infrastructure, Okay, these are all things out there. So we are always talking in a point of customer related. Not only that one, guys, your infrastructure means your servers, storage devices, your applications, your network components. You have to maintain properly. Okay, so you have to monitor it. So make sure everything is working good. Okay, are you able to continuously deliver the service or not? Any service interrupt is occurs. Is server is running? Is the storage is running fine? Is the network is running healthy status of your network? So how we know? So from the monitoring. Any issues occur, you will get from a alerting system. Any issue is there. So for example, server is down. So how we should know it a server is down, and if we know a server is down, how to proceed to resolve the issue. What kind of considerations you have to do it. Okay, so all this kind of stuff we are into this terminologies. Okay, so the first one is event, alert, incident, workaround, problem, change, service request. Event is any detectable occurrence that has a significant for the IT infrastructure management. So for example, guys, in your system, think like in your system, you install an application installed successful. In your system, inside your system, there is an event viewer with a Windows logs. Inside a Windows log, a log will be created. In this particular time, an application is installed successful. You uninstall an application is uninstalled successful. You open an application, log into an application is successful. Okay, so like this, different events occurs at your PC. So I will show you inside event viewer. That is event viewer. Go to event viewer. Your system got updated recently. You will get information updates installed successful. This is a Windows log. So you have applications, security, setup, system. In these 4 different events will be loaded. Okay, so it's not showing. It will take time to load all these events. So that's why it is showing. For example, there is a hard disk. You are formatted on a hard disk. Okay, you have taken a hard disk and you format in a hard disk. Okay, yeah. Okay, so sorry, my mind went somewhere. Okay, yeah. Um, any detectable occurrence. For example, you connect a pen drive, maybe a disk is you connected a new hard disk. You format a hard disk, you define a file system. Your disk is full. Okay, simply I will tell guys, understand. Okay, so you scan a QR code. You take a mobile and scan a QR code. So then you are payments, so like a Paytm, Phone Pay. So what you do, you give an enter an amount and then, so once completed, you will get a transaction successful and there is a transaction ID. Okay, and details. So what is the transaction ID for? So when you done a transaction in that ID, your information is there. So this is the transaction successful. This is the transaction ID, and this transaction ID is belongs to this particular transaction. Transaction failed. So transaction is failed. This is the transaction ID from which person to another person. Transaction got failed. Okay. So I think you got the point right. Event. Transaction successful. Transaction failed. Backup successful. Backup is failed. Okay, application is running fine, application is running slow, application not running, service is up and running, service is down. These are all events only. Alerts. What is an alert? A event is occur. You got a notification. It's the same. A warning
Sir,
is generated. Yeah, tell me.
like ejecting a pen drive, it will show now your pen drive has been ejected.
Yeah, right. That is also an event.
Hmm.
A notification.
Yes.
Okay, it's not much simple, but understanding in our whatever we see for our
Yeah, yeah.
understanding. So it's alert. New mail is received. Alert, right? Like that. I will show you a easy way. In my hard disk, one of my disk is completely full. It will generate a warning, right? It will generate a warning, right? So like a this is a about to full 10 GB is available. Okay, remaining is full. So it is showing it is a warning. Completely full, it will get a your disk is full, your disk is full, disk is full like that. So alert. So you have to go and check the alert, why you are getting this alert and what kind of alert it is. You have to take care of that issue. Warning that threshold has been reached, something has changed, or failure has occurred. Okay. The warning that has threshold has been reached, something has changed means, as you said, connected, disconnected, like a new hard disk is connected, or maybe it is removed, disk is failure. So like that change is occur, or failure is occur, disk failure, server down, service down, any these things, alerts you will receive. So then immediately a person who is in the monitoring place, or by through the alerts, our softwares will convert the alert into a ticket and immediately send to the consulting team. So, okay, so you know once you notify an issue is occur, then we can able to take care. So that's the importance, right? So alerts are helpful for that one. Next is incident. Guys, I am explaining one by one line. Later I will explain complete details. An incident. Incident is unplanned interruption to the IT services called an incident. Unplanned interruption to the IT service is called an incident. What is unplanned interruption? A server is down, service is down. You try to log into some web page. Web page is not loading, means the web related that server is not working, the service is not working. Your internet is disconnected. Okay. Unplanned interruption to the IT services. Okay, you went to the bank, ATM, you insert a card, service not available, incident. Okay. What is workaround? Temporary way to overcome the issues. Temporary way to overcome it. There is an incident is happened. So what you do? You have to go and fix it first. Make it run. You have to stop further impact of the incident. Okay. Problem. Problem means unknown root cause of one or more incidents. Guys, any issue is occur, it is an incident. Any issue is occur, it is an incident. If in case a multiple incidents are occurs, simultaneously a multiple incidents are occur, means multiple issues are occur. You have to consider that issue as a problem, or you have to consider that incident as a problem. Or a repetition of incident, means an incident is occurred and you resolve it, again it is occur, you resolve it, again it is occur, you resolve it. Then you have to consider this incident as a problem and find out what is the root cause of these incidents, resolve it permanently, find out a permanent solution. Okay, once it is solved, you won't get a incident again. Change, standard change to resolve issues, updates, replace, and casual changes. Change management, it is. You need to change sometimes, like you maybe change your RAM, maybe you have to change the failure disk, maybe you have to change the cable, maybe you have to upgrade your system, upgrade your application.
Sure.
Okay, these are all comes under changes only. Okay, service request. What is a service request? It can be a request from user or an advice. You have to do required to change something. Like I have a 50 Mbps internet speed. I want to upgrade to 100 Mbps. I have a 8 GB RAM laptop is there. I want to upgrade to 16 GB RAM. Okay. So my service, my access permissions required. I want to take a printout. Okay. So printer related access is required. Printer related access is required. So that is a service request. Got it, guys? These are the main points. This is one by one explanation, guys. That is what is an event. Okay, so simple few terminologies I added here. Any detectable occurrence that has a significant for a IT infrastructure. Okay, so what are the things will occur? In event means maybe a transaction success, failures, backup success, server is down, server is up, internet is disconnected, network is disconnected. So different kind of events occurs at your infrastructure. Okay, your server is not running. Okay, like that. Your disk is full, your memory full, server is busy, server is become 100% busy, network is slow. So different type of events occurs. Then we have to categorize like this: information, warning, and error. Sometimes certain errors also we put it in a critical situation. Transaction successful, it's information. Network is internet is back online. Network is connected. Disk is online. Okay. So server is available. Service is available. Okay. Backup is successful. Transaction is successful. It is a information type. Successful. Login successful. Login successful. These are a information type. Warnings. Disk is full. Server is busy. Your network is busy. Morning 9 o'clock, 9:30, everybody has to be office. So everybody 9:25, 9:30, everybody start logging. So what happened? Too much load on the server. So warning will be generated. Too much load on the server. Warning will be generated. Errors. Error or a critical situations or a problem. Okay, this is a any issues are occurred like a failed disk is failed. Okay, a server is down, network is disconnected, backup failure. These are all comes under errors. Okay, so guys, one of our sir given this demo means so you have to monitor your infrastructure. So because the timeline is not enough to explain all these things. So you have a servers in your organizations, networking devices, storage devices, database servers, like this, cable connectivities, normal systems, right? What we do, we have to monitor. So you have to take information. What is the status of servers? What is their performance of servers? Okay, networking devices information, okay, storage devices information, other different type of components like a cable connectivity, IP addresses related, or maybe ride related things. Okay, so you have to gather those information, put it on a one dashboard. I will show my PC. This simple task manager, we have to know what is going on with the process. The process, how much CPU it is taking, RAM it is taking, disk it is taking. Performance, CPU performance, memory performance, okay, disk performance, we can able to see from one window because it's a one system, one tool is enough to access. But here it is, I have a different type of components. Okay, some are servers, some are network components, some are storage related, some are general computer systems, firewalls. What I'm doing is using certain tools or softwares, I can able to get this information and I can see all these devices, status, performance kind of stuff. One of the tool is Op Manager. One of the tool is Op Manager. Different monitoring tools are there, guys. One of the tool is Op Manager. So what is we are able to see from the Op Manager? You can see. Okay, so if you see this op manager demo session, guys, it is. Can you see a world map first? And there is a different data centers are there. Some are showing in a green color, some are in a red color. Different locations: Australia, Africa, India, okay, Japan, America, South America, North America. Some islands also there in that one. Okay, Greenland, like that. So there is a Russia, China, UK, Asia data center. It is. This is European rack, America, US rack. It is. Some school site in this one. South America. It is. Okay, Australia. So globally, different data centers are there. What is their status? Okay, we can able to
It's
see.
clear. Green ones are clear.
Yeah, green ones are cleared. Very
Clear.
good. Okay, so 86 things are cleared from here. So there is a 22 critical situation, 4 required attention, 3 troubles are there, 2 device not monitor, 1 service
Service down
down.
180.
Okay, total it is 118 things are there, 1 service down, 1 service down. Okay, this is also heat map. Okay, so this is a infrastructure snapshot. Can you see it is servers? Totally 55 servers are there. Devices are 55 to 55 servers. Out of 55, 26 are problematic. Of 26 are problematic. I received an alarm 57 times alarm is generated. Okay. Out of 55, 26 are problematic. Because of that problematic, we received an alarms. 57 times of alarms. 57 alarms it is generated totally. Okay. Routers, 3 routers are there, 2 are in a problematic and totally 5 alarms are there. 11 switches, 2 are in a problematic, no alarms. Desktops, no desktop kind of monitoring is not there for this one. 3 firewalls, all 3 firewalls are okay. So one domain controller, that one domain controller also in problematic. So we received 2 alarms. See, load balancer, wireless devices, UPS, printers. So unknown devices are 5. Storage PDU are like this, you can see. RAID 28 are there. You can add like this 50. Okay. So there is some other devices. You can see SDN and some view voice or IP monitor, Meraki controller. So wireless access point 4, wireless LAN controller 1. Okay. So this is we will understand in this particular area like how many servers are running, how many routers are running, how many switches are running, and how many are problematic, how many. This. You want to try, you can try. So you want to see what servers are in a problematic. You can open it. Why cannot I open? It's not reacting anything. Okay, normal. This is device utilization, guys. In my laptop, if you see my CPU performance, how much CPU utilization, how much memory, total memory utilization, how much disk utilization I'm getting. Here also you can see 38%, 36%, 22%, 19%. Memory 65 like this. Disk. You can see in my infrastructure I have a different devices, their CPU utilization. 61. So it is an average. This is 61 is an average one. Some are critical, like 80%. Okay. Along with that site, it is got problem. Okay. 61 is an average. So you need a below average, but it is already in the warning level. But if it is cross, then what will happen? So it is showing the top of devices, what is their CPU utilization by average CPU utilization. If it's 70%, 80% means you have to run to the server and you have to server or a device, you have to take care of the issues. And recent alarms, 10 are there. 6 are need attention, 2 are critical, 2 are in a trouble. So you can see these are the in a need attention, you have to go and check it. These are in a troubles or a critical situations. These are the different devices: Juniper, Dell, Pure Storage, VMware, Fujitsu, okay, Apple Computer, IBM, 3Com. This is also Dell related device, EMC, server, Microsoft, Checkpoint, Broadcom, communication system,
Hello, sir.
HP. Okay, yeah, tell me.
Hello.
Tell me.
Sir, can you please tell me something about VMware and Active Directory? What are these?
VMware is an organization. Okay, VMware providing different softwares or tools or hypervisors. Okay, so one of the hypervisor is vSphere. So for a virtualization solution means I have a vSphere server means I can create a multiple virtual machines in it. And there is different virtualization solutions like a vSAN solution is there, VMware workstation application is there, vSAN is there, container related kind of stuff, cloud related means vCloud directory, Horizon, different applications are providing from VMware. So for a different type of virtualization platforms, server virtualization platform, network virtualization, storage virtualization, desktop virtualization, and private cloud purpose also, VMware is providing this. Active Directory is a concept from Microsoft. Microsoft built one concept is a centralized authentication system. Okay, Microsoft is started a concept called a domain concept, that is a centralized authentication. My PC is getting authenticated by my PC only. My laptop, username, password stored in my laptop. So my laptop is authenticating my username and password. When Active Directory environment, there is a centralized server which stores users, groups, computers, resource information, service information. Okay. If any computer which is in that their domain, okay, the user is logging here. Actually, user try to log in this PC. This is the client PC. User is trying to log in here. Active Directory will authenticate, like it will provide a centralized authentication system. Okay, not a individual authentication system. So Microsoft service.
Okay, sir.
Okay, Active Directory. There are a lot of things are there. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
So like this, backup some memories, subnet some memories, IP addresses related one. Okay, different devices, volumes, most disk utilization. See, this is a domain controller. So you asked the Active Directory, domain controller is a server which is contains the Active Directory inside. Active Directory service inside. So it is 97% utilization, red color. 79, it is a yellow color. 56 means normal stage, it is green color. Here it is higher as compared to this. Okay, so enter your infrastructure, each and every device, either it is service wise or a company wise, device company wise or name wise, different ways we can able to see what is their status, and whenever you receive any alerts, alarms, you have to fix it immediately, you have to clear it. So this is the understanding for a event and entire infrastructure access models. Not only this tool, guys, there is a lot of several tools are available in the market. Okay. So next one is alert. Okay, in event also there is a different symbol. The blue eye, it is a representation of a successful event. Or information. Okay, user is information. The green one is success. Blue one is information. The red with the white cross is error. Yellow with a black exclamatory mark. Yellow triangle with a
Warning.
exclamatory mark. It's a warning. Very good. It is a warning. Okay. By symbol, we can immediately understand what is it. Next one is alert. Already you know the alert part. Okay, so we receive alarms or alerts if any threshold has been reached or something has changed or failure is occur. So we receive this kind of a notification an alert. Next is instead unplanned interruption to the IT services called a incident. The server is down or service is down, network is disconnected. Okay, so these events you will know from the customer or from the monitoring tools. So you see, this is an event. These servers, why it is not opening? Usually it opens. It opens. So we can see different servers, what happened to your server kind of stuff. Using different monitoring tools, okay, event tools, you will understand there is an issue is occur kind of stuff. Okay, or a user is given a complaint that is unable to access the service, is unable to access network. Okay, so like network disconnected, disk offline, VPN disconnected, unable to send a mail, unable to log in, PCs forget a PC is not working, internet not working. Forget password is not incident, guys. Okay, any incident is occur. First of all, you have to create a ticket with the incident and give the priority of the incident. Give the priority to the incident and impact analysis. What is the impact of the incident? Okay. Next, any incidents to not spread further impact on the customers or services, we have to fix it immediately. To fix it, we are doing workaround, temporary way to overcome the issues. Okay. Problem management. So what is problem? Problem is unknown root cause of two or more incidents. Unknown root cause of two or more incidents. Any issue is occur. Any issues occur, we have to consider that one as an incident. So we fix the incident. So issue is solved. But after, yeah, Okay, so when issues occur, we consider as a incident. Next, when incident is occur, we do workaround and resolve the incident. But maybe after some days or some time, the issue is occurred again. Again, what you will do? You'll go and fix it. After a few days, again you got same issue. Again you will go and fix it. So what you will think? So every time you have to call for a support and try to resolve an issues, lot of cost for both client side and provider side. You have to consider this issue as a problem. And if whenever you consider as a problem, find out a root cause of the issue, solve it permanently. Okay, solve it permanently. Once issue is resolved, you won't get incidents again. Maybe number of incidents will be reduced. Okay, to resolve the problems, you may need to change. You may need to change. Change management means you have to change a cable. Maybe you have to change a code. You maybe sometimes code means not only infrastructure, also applications, services, that kind of stuff. Also, sometimes databases like that. I'm talking. Change means you're changing either your upgrade kind of stuff, or what we can say, change of a cable, change of a RAM, or maybe replace of your disk. Okay, these are all comes under change. Guys, I've given one example here, just how this is for just for our understanding. So, when we are working in a PC, that there even yesterday also it is happened to here, but earlier when I was working in Pune office, there is a computer. So people, what they will do, they'll keep moving these tables. So, and also they'll keep this system cabinet desktops. Okay, so while we are doing some class and lab is going on, suddenly there is a PC which is stop working. It is stop working. So what to do? We don't have any additional support in our that office. Here we have, but there we don't have. So what I have to do? So I know so how to troubleshoot net hardware related basic at least. So I disconnect a main power supply. Main power card is there for a desktop, right? So main power supplies are disconnected, and open the cabinet and check all the cable connectivities and disconnect and connect all the cable connectivities. Okay, and connect the power cable and try. Now it is working good. Issue is solved. You guys understand first part? This part? Okay. So, yeah, tell me.
Disconnect the power cable means which one?
Um,
Means that LAN
when
connection.
a backside cabinet having one main power supply power card is there, no?
Yeah.
That one.
Okay.
So why? Because not only switch off, in switch off condition also there may be a voltage in your main plug. That's why, in generally we have more intelligent than our parents, but parents will tell remove the plug connectivity. Just switch off is not enough. Why? Because there is a power supply. So we measure the power supply phase and neutral, but there is a neutral power supply. Even you switch off the system, switch is on phase, not on neutral. So neutral power is also there. So we are getting voltage from phase to phase and neutral. Okay. So you switch is on phase only, not on neutral. Even you switch off, there is neutral power supply is there. Okay. So compulsory guys, better to disconnect from the main power supply. Okay, that is first thing. Not because of you will get a shock and die, but because of its bypasses through you to your computer component. The computer component is very sensitive. That's inside the components. They will damage because of you or a maybe power supply. There are a lot of stories there. I'm not going now. Okay. So disconnect all the internal computer parts and connect it back because I don't know what happened exactly. It suddenly stopped working. A student is working on certain lab, is doing some virtual machines, suddenly stop working. Okay, so I've done that one. But after a few days, means after 3-4 days, same situation. Then same solution. After 3-4 days, same situation. Again, same solution. So, but what I have done, I consider the issue as a issue or incident as a problem. So if you consider it as a problem, what to do? Find out the root cause of the issue, find a permanent solution for this problem. So what is the root cause of it? There is a hard disk inside the hard disk to motherboard, data cable connectivity is there, hard disk to motherboard connectivity is there. Okay. So that cable has certain loose connectivity. It's a walled cable system and loose connectivity is there. So because of the loose connectivity, whenever a certain hit or a movement happens on the desktop PC, so what happened? The loose connection is disconnected. How I know that is because I got some error one day. I've seen on third, fourth, I've seen that is unable to find a bootable device. Then I will get that doubt. So it's a loose connectivity. So what I have done, I changed that cable, hard disk to motherboard cable. I changed it. Okay, I changed the cable. So I choose changing here. So then once we are connected everything back, so system is running fine and we didn't get much issues later. So that kind of issue we don't get it. Issue is resolved. The same issue is not repeated. So then problem is solved. Guys, this is the story. So here it is. In IT, so there is no problems will occurs directly. If it is you consider any incident as a problem, either it is a multiple incidents occurs at a time, same type of incident is occurs multiple places, multiple clients, multiple users, same kind of incident. Then we have to consider that incident as a problem, as a single problem. Multiple incidents as a single problem. A repetition of incident. A incident is occur, again it is occur, again it is occur. So repetition of incident. Second. Unknown root cause of incident. Incident is occur, you don't know why it is occur, what is the cause of this incident is occur, you don't know how to resolve it, then you have to consider that one as a problem. But once you consider as a problem, find out a root cause of an issue, resolve then find out a permanent solution for a problem, and if you need a changes, so do certain changes, so then issue is resolved. Once your problem is resolved, so you won't get a incidents, a number of incidents will be reduced. Guys, next is change. I said already, change. Change means it can be update, upgrade, replace. It can be hardware related or a software related. Change can be hardware related or a software related. Okay, hardware component replacement or hardware component upgradations or software application related. Okay, code related, anything we have to think is change or not. Okay. So to upgrade or update, or replacement, you have to check the compatibilities. You have to check the compatible. Is it compatible to this system or not? For example, guys, I want to add one more RAM. Already two RAMs are there. 4 GB plus 8 GB RAM in my PC, totally 12 GB RAM. Now I want to add one more RAM. Now I cannot do it because only two slots are there. RAM slots are only two. Two are already with the two RAMs. Now I want to remove my 4 GB RAM with another 8 GB RAM. Good. But my laptop and my processor or my motherboard is compatible for 16 GB RAM, 8 plus 8. RAM model is different. Mine is DDR3. I cannot put DDR4. Like that, guys. Always check the compatibilities is very important. Guys, change management is very, very, very important. Carefully, you have to do it. Very important in meaning is here. Very carefully, you have to deal the change management. Okay. So you have to check the compatibility, check the dependency changes. Last year I asked my internet guy to change my bandwidth speed. I got a 50 Mbps internet speed. I want a 100 Mbps. So then I will get a good speed of data transmission. So I got a 50 Mbps. I want to change to 100 Mbps. Change management. So internet person is told me that is if you want to change, upgrade your speed, you can do it. But thing is, we have to replace your router. You need a another AC model router you required. Okay, you need a AC model because the what are the model they are giving that is support up to 40 to 50 Mbps only. But I need more than 50 Mbps, up to 100 Mbps speed I need it. So based on that, I have to change my router also. So I have to change router and I have to change the billing is also changed, right? Earlier 50 Mbps one cost, 100 Mbps another cost. Okay, check dependency changes. One change depends upon other change. Test before changes. Any changes you want to do it, so you have to test it and make sure that is change works. Okay, and rollback changes means you can able to go back to the previous change. That is important. And you have to document anything, any change you want to do it or you done. So you have to document it, inform in the configuration management database CMDB. Okay, upgradations, infrastructure upgradations, everything, guys. You have to discuss with the cab and test it. What is the advantage of these changes? Also, you have to check it. What are the advantage of changes? What are the benefits of this change? Okay, so that's important, right? So you want to change. For example, you have a change your mobile, like you have a normal Android mobile, now you want to change it to new mobile, a new iPhone you want to change. What are the benefits? What is the cost effective? What is the advantages? What is the disadvantages? What are other dependency changes? So you may have to migrate your data from in your mobile. You can have a 60, 70, 80 GB data, no problem, because there is a memory card. Okay, but in an Apple phone, there is no memory card, right? Memory card option is not there. You have to store in the cloud. The local is limited. Okay, so cost varies. So depends upon. So sometimes dependency changes. Sometimes it is compatibility. Okay, also there. It is not completed. So there is a one more point in the change management. Okay, we have a emergency change and normal change here and different type of changes. Normal changes are just upgrades or updating kind of stuff. Okay, you can do update now or maybe later. You can do upgradation over later kind of stuff, right? So for example, I have a server with 16 GB RAM. I want to upgrade to 32 GB RAM. So I have to check the compatibility. Is it 32 GB RAM we can able to upgrade or not? Can I add another 16 GB? Is a motherboard has a compatibility, processor has a compatibility. What is the benefits of adding additional 16 GB? Next one is any other dependencies there. Means if I upgrade my RAM, then maybe I have to change any other things, any settings or any motherboard related things I have to change it, dependency change. Test before applying changes. Test before applying changes and make. Okay. So what you have to do? I have to take a permissions and discuss with the CAB. What is CAB? Change advisory board. The change advisory board contains. It can be employees. It can be customers, clients, or a project management related people, infrastructure management people. Okay, so change and also component availability also very important. Okay. Next one is emergency changes, guys. Emergency changes is something server is down because of hard disk is failure, or maybe a network is disconnected because there is a cable is not working. So what you will do, you don't wait for a entire chain of permissions, entire discussion, we don't do it. So what it will do, we'll go and see where is the issues occur. We are going to replace it if it is required, right? So maybe storage device is down, then maybe you will put a new storage disk. Maybe you will replace the cable. So you do changes without going to complete a story, but compulsory you have to check the compatibilities, okay, dependencies, and another hand, once you done a changes, okay, you are make sure you have the change. Once you done a changes, okay, you have to verify the change, make sure it is working, and notify to your CMDB. So I have done these changes and document it, guys. Documentation is very important in your career. What are the things when you join? What is your work and what kind of tickets like that? Okay. Documentation in the sense in this matter is either it is normal change or emergency change, or it can be you deal with some incident. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to document about what is you have done, what is occurred, what you have done. Okay, that is helpful for your organization. This is about the change management. Yeah, after change management, it is a simplest thing is only service request. There is a question, guys, difference between incident and service request. The difference between service request and incident are a service ticket and incident. Some people call it as a service ticket. Okay, incident and service request, service ticket. Okay, that is the most common question. Request from a user for information, advice, or standard change for accessing to IT services. I want the internet connectivity, service request. I want a change of my services. Like I want to increase my bandwidth. I want to increase my laptop RAM speed. For example, this is my own laptop, but if I request my service desk people, I want a new laptop. So I got a new laptop. So service request. I want they given a 8 GB RAM laptop. Now I want a 16 GB RAM. I ask upgrade my RAM. So that is also a service request. Laptop is not working. Laptop is not working. That is incident. VPN access. I want to work from home, so I need a VPN connectivity so then I can able to access my infrastructure. That is a VPN access. Okay, my VPN is not connected. So I want a VPN access. So I will put here, guys. Try to understand. I want VPN access. So I don't have VPN access earlier. Now I want it. It is a service ticket. VPN not working. VPN is not connecting or not working. It is a incident. It is a incident. Okay. I want a Outlook configuration. In my laptop, I need a Outlook configuration service ticket. Unable to send or receive. This is also one question. So if you got this issue, what you will do? Okay, unable to send receive mails through Outlook. See guys, both are almost wording is same, but only thing is you want a certain access, you want a printer access. I want a printer access. That is service ticket. Unable to access printer issue, right? Incident. So like this, guys. These are all comes under. You want to change the password, you forget a password, you want to change of services, you want to upgrade your system. These are all comes under service request. Guys, do you understand difference between incident and service ticket?
Yes, sir.
This part monitoring SNMP part, but pollen is not a pollen, but few points I will add for our service test. Okay. This is our previous batch part. Your 16th batch. Yeah, here it is. This is one. I have to give this one, but I didn't give it. Just now I'm giving these questions. Okay. What does a service desk analysis will do it? Guys, this is a 25 questions. Top 25 questions from Guru 99 about a help desk or a service desk questions. How important is a customer service for you? How do you really think company or organizations really needs a service desk? Like this, there is a common questions, so you will get it. How you deal with a frustrated customer? What are the three abilities of ideal help desk person? What motivates for you help desk assistant job? Image if there is a customer who does not understand your language, then how you will help them? Okay, so these are the questions and answers are there, guys. Please read it once. If you get it, read it again and practice. If you don't, so always I will tell guys, If you understand, make it that is yours. You don't get it, try again, try later. Okay, try later. So that's the simplest thing. I'm not saying skip it. Okay, so this is a top 25 interview questions. So this is for you. Okay, so also I'm adding in your lines. So can you see? This is one. This is my site, guys. This is my site. This is a Google site I have created. So in this one also you can see 25 questions I have added here. Okay, and this is service desk levels. What are the different service desk?
Sir, your voice is not audible, sir.
Okay. Yes. Can you able to hear now?
No, yes, sir.
So mic. Okay. Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, Tier 4. What is their roles, responsibilities? You can get it from here. Okay. These also have taken from BMC. Okay. Basic network connectivity troubleshooting, hardware troubleshooting. Samples only there. Certain samples. This is connectivity issue or how you resolve it. Okay. Some definitions are there. Just for reading purpose only. Not kind of. What is SOP, standard operating procedure, and what is the troubleshooting model is also given here. Okay, this is my site, guys. Simple. You can go to this link and you can find it. Same way, service desk levels, about service desk questions, service desk levels, and also you can search what are you wanted. Simply click here. You'll find all these things. Okay, all this is information. I have to implement, you don't get any, so that is useful, not useful for people also we don't get it, so I stop implementing it. Okay, what are the levels of support as you can see this? Otherwise I will share those links. Already I shared link here, right? No, I didn't share it. Sorry. I'm sharing only one part. So then you will search for remaining things. Service operations also I shared. How much you can able to grab, so that much you can able to take it and keep it. That's a simple, guys. While you are seeing these many links, then you will get a doubt. May I have to read all these things? Simple thing is how much you can able to get, how much you can try. First try how much you can get it. Take it. That's much is enough. Okay. So there is 100 pages book is there. Is it compulsory read all 100 pages? You completed 50 pages. Maybe we'll try another 50 later. Okay, that's the point. Okay, what is service desk analysis will do? That answer is here. And different levels of service desk, level 1, level 2, level 0, level 1, level 2, level 3, and level 4. Level 0 means usually it is self-help portal type. Okay, self-help portals, user retrieve information, so user guideline kind of stuff is there. So automatically user what the service they required, so they will do the type of support we are giving level 0. Okay, self-help portals kind of stuff. Tier 1 is basic help desk resolution and service delivery. So any issues occur, so then we'll understand what is the kind of issue it is. Okay, or maybe have to deliver the particular service. Okay, service based delivery is okay. This is a confirm working or not working. LED light is blinking or not blinking. Do you connected or restart a router? These are the basic help we can able to do it. But level two is a in-depth technical knowledge. As you asked earlier question, that is advantages of learning a particular networking related, server related means a technical specific. Okay, 100% that particular technique means network related. Only network related knowledge person has to work in this one. Network related troubleshootings. Depends upon your experience and knowledge. Level 2 depends upon your experience and knowledge. Server related, cloud related, database server related, network, firewall security related. So different service desk with a different technical knowledge and experts in that one. Experts in product and service support. So there is like a product based support you are getting and service based technical issues, product running related. So it's higher than two. A specific product, not only just the technical knowledge, also the product knowledge. Okay, I know networking, I know Cisco, CCNA, routers, how they will work, protocols, port numbers, and work. But I don't know the exactly the router internal configurations and their kind of stuff. So what it is, it's a product level. Okay, company project level support. Level 4 is not belongs to any organization outside of organization. She's supporting like some people are having a lot of knowledge on a different type of projects in the data centers and all infrastructure related. What they will do, they give guideline to a multiple companies. This just like a consultants. Okay, so this is about another one. Guys, understand L1, L2, L3, and what is service desk analysis will do? Support customers and employees. Okay, understand. Read it, that's we will understand. Already I told, I think so. What is SLA? SLA is a signed contract between customers and a service provider. OLA, operational level agreement. SLA is important, guys. SLA is very important. That's why I didn't highlight remaining things. But
Sir,
remaining is also there. Yeah, tell me.
sir, the SLA is the warranty or what they give between the customer and the.
It's like for our understanding, we can say warranty, but it is not exactly a warranty. It's a service provider and the customer.
Oh.
Okay, we are telling SLA. SLA means I am providing this particular service. So we'll support 24 by 7. Any issue you got it, we'll provide a 24 by 7. 100% uptime. My service is 100% uptime or a 99.9% uptime. 0% downtime. Okay. So both support, either call support, chat support, in-person visit support is there. Like a for service, first one is service, second one is support.
Support.
Okay, this kind of stuff will agree to with the customer. Okay, customer agrees to these things, so then service provider has to follow these things. Any violation is occur, it is not good for a company. That will bombard like a dissatisfaction. Customer is getting dissatisfaction. Recently, I learned this word DSAT. DSAT means dissatisfaction of a customer. Customer is not satisfied with your service and or support. Okay, so that's the one. So what are the service provider? Tell to the customer what service they are providing, what kind of support they are providing, they must give. It is service level agreement. Service level management also will come up with that one. OLA, operational level agreement. Okay, so we need SLA, but what is this OLA? In an organization, there is a business people called a business units. Business unit or a business people will get a project for you, right? You are working in an organization, so there is a several client companies are there. They need a support. What they will do, they will go and get a project for your organization. and you are in a supporting team. Maybe you are a software example. You are a software developer, or maybe a network architect, or maybe you are a data center management, or maybe you are a supporting team, means service desk team. So whatever it is, so there is a deal between employee and the business unit is there. So I am getting this project, you have to complete with this one. For example, it's not example, guys. I got a timeline. This is the batch I have to handle. These are the things I have to give training to the students. This is the deal between me and my employer or my business unit person, not employer exactly, my business. Both are employees of organization. So my business unit person to me is a deal. This is the batch, this is the course, this is the training you have to give to my to the students, right? The same way there is a client, this is the project, okay? So this project should be completed by this time. These are the requirements by client. So that is the employee, the person who is working on that project has to be done, right? So like that, that is a OLA. Service provided to the client is SLA. Business unit or internal organization to the person who is working on this particular project or a technology, okay, or a support team. So that is a OLA. One more is there, that is a UC, underpinning contract. UC, underpinning contract. So I have a lot of vendors. For example, Microsoft is a vendor for me, or maybe like a Cognizant is a vendor for me, or maybe a supplier is there. That is also a vendor, right? So a contract between my vendor, okay, I have a vendor who is providing my laptops or maybe internet. So I will put a UC, underpin contract. So I'm getting internet from internet service provider. I'm getting computers or maybe networking devices, or maybe I need a certain supplies like there, okay, or maybe continuous supplies. So I will do a vendor service provider to a vendor. That is a underpinning contract. These are a SLA, one important part, guys. Service levels, and what is service desk analysis will do it. That is also. Um,
Sir,
yeah, tell me.
sir, service provider is providing internet to the vendor or what?
So different type of services, different type of service provider provide different type of services.
Sir.
Internet service provider, internet service provider is also a service provider. Okay, it's also a service provider. For example, there is a dedicated connection, it is HCL, for example, banks, ATMs, they also should get connected, right? They won't communicate in a public network. So they don't go to our ACT, Geo Fiber net, they don't use it. So they need a dedicated connection. So how they will get it? From some service provider. Example, HCL is also doing. Ticona also doing that. Ticona. Of course, Geo Fiber is also doing. Geo Fiber, both parts are there. Airtel is also there. Tata is there. Okay.
So Airtel, Tata, they are the service provider, na?
There are also service provider. Leisure line internet service provider. Leisure line service provider. So you can see Spectra, Tata Telebusiness, Tata Leisure line, something website there is maybe not. Tata Communications, Fibertel, Speed Fiber Destadile, Hathway. This is okay. If you go to Airtel or ACT, Okay, there is a regular broadband connectivity is there for a regular customer. It is a service provider, and also it is providing a dedicated internet connectivity to organizations.
Organization.
Yeah. Okay, dedicated connectivity. ACT also providing internet connectivity to a people. So the standard internet leased lines, managed internet leased lines, some information also given. Okay, corporate broadbands, managed Wi-Fi services, something it is given. So normal broadband we are getting in our home, but in organizations they need a dedicated connectivity because of they will directly communicate with their corporate networks. Means my head office to my office, they will have to communicate directly without means without mixing with the other internet broadband connections. Okay, so this is separate connectivity. Okay, guys, to solve any problem, this is the last part for today. Okay, actually, I want to add this monitoring part. Yeah, this one is also there. Usually that's why second day of my class, usually I choose service desk. Why? Because of any version test, this confusion is happen. Service desk is the first number one questions. Remaining are different questions. Okay, so practice all questions, guys.
No, sir, but
Tomorrow I will start
version test
hardware.
is all about the communication only.
Yeah, first anyway, it is a whatever the question it is. It's a mainly communication based
Ah, right.
and basic technical knowledge is required. Basic technical must be correct answers also. Okay, basic information.
Okay.
Okay. Standard operating procedure. So, guys, to do anything, for example, you want a internet connection. So, what you do, you call to the internet service provider. I want a internet connectivity. So then procedure will start. So the customer is required a internet connectivity. So how to do it? So this is which place is belongs to, what are these documents, what is the price, okay, how to give a connectivity. So once we establish the connectivity, how to install the things, how to is getting a internet or not. Now it is getting internet, so completed. This step by step instruction to comply a organization to help workers carry out complex routine operations. Okay, so daily work or maybe any work they are doing. So there is a step by step instructions are there to follow to work on this one. They have to follow that one to complete their work every day. Okay, because of this SOP, guys, if you follow the standard operating procedure, so then you can achieve better quality, better efficient, a better kind of quality output you will get it. Okay, without any confusion or without any sometimes it happens this and that kind of stuff. Okay, so one person when you want a connectivity, someone put a cable and left. No connection, no connection, nothing. Someone came and installed a router and left. Okay, the procedure become complex, sometimes irritate, sometimes improper kind of stuff. Okay, so point is, so you have to follow the step-by-step procedure, one by one. You have to do it to solve any issues. Any issues occur, or maybe you have to do daily work it is, or maybe new installation kind of stuff. So simply follow the SOP. This is a common word it is. And someone asked me a question that is, sir, we don't have more knowledge in a technical part. Like we learn simple networking basics or hardware basics we learn, but we don't know all kind of issues solving, right? For that one, guys, there is a database. Any issue that there's previously occurred issues, well-known issues, they'll put it in a database. Okay, so whatever the issues you are doing and your other colleagues are doing, also stored in a configuration management database. And in the part of configuration management database, issue related means errors related, their solutions, suggested solutions available in the KEDB, known error database. So you got a certain issue, how to solve it, that will be in the known error database. Go through and follow their SOP and try to resolve it. Okay, try to resolve it. These are the basic steps for troubleshooting anything. It can be hardware related or networking related, or maybe it is a server related kind of stuff, anything. What is this model? Identify the issue, identify the problem. First know what is the problem, then only we can solve it, right? Identify the problem. Second step is establish probable cause. Why it is occur? What, because of what it is you are getting this issue. For example, I start my PC yesterday. I went to one of my desktop in our office only. So there is a one desktop. Actually, I'm working on it. So I start the desktop. It is showing some BIOS settings, or maybe it is trying to load operating system kind of stuff. It's not actually loading from the hard disk. I tried and I don't understand. Finally, I seen hard disk is disconnected. Okay, so then I open the cabinet, I reconnect the cable, so then it is working. What is the cause? The hard disk may have a loose connectivity. So I confirm that there is an issue. Test your theory, yes. Test your theory, yes. Hard disk is having a loose connectivity. I implement the plan and action. So I disconnect and connect the cable. Okay, so then plan is that one and implement the solution. Fix, verify the fix. Yes, hard disk, my system is start booting. I can able to see my Windows screen. Do preventive measures. I didn't done any preventive measures. I keep it like that. Maybe in future I will do some fixing, like don't touch this computer, that kind of any fixation you have to do it. It won't work because people clean the floor. That time they have to move the desktop pieces, right? So we can do a certain. So we have to try another any preventive mode. Document finding, of course, I don't do any document there, but in generally, guys, you have to do document finding. So what are the issue? Document finding means what is an issue, what causes this issue, what causes this issue, what is the how you resolve issue, how you resolve the issue, and what are the preventive measures you have taken. Is issue is resolved or not? You have to put it in a document. Okay. So what is the troubleshooting model or SOP model? It is identify the problem, establish probable cause, test the theory, establish plan and implement solution, verify the fix, and do preventive measures and document finding. Okay, so I didn't touch the monitoring part. Okay, so only I showed this part. Okay, any information I will follow this. Yeah, this is now open. These are the devices, clear. This device is in the critical situation. So I've opened this device. Yeah, it is logged out. It's okay, no problem. Guys, compulsory go to different type of questions and answers. Right. Okay. Next one is tomorrow we'll see. I will start some hardware basic points, and tomorrow is a Friday, right? Friday, Saturday, we'll sit and we'll discuss about a hardware related kind of stuff. Little faster, I will tell, because I didn't get confirmation about this version test. At least you have completed the hardware part. So yeah, we can ready for an interview. Okay, that's the point. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, guys. Thank you, guys. Compulsory read. Okay, everything is important.
Just
Compulsory.
read all these things on one.
Once you read this one, then you can go for a questions. Okay. Already I shared some links to you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
There are many things to
Thank you,
learn.
sir.
Thank you, sir.